Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome back to the Spotlight with Nine. This is the podcast where we celebrate the rising stars, share their stories, and even know their incredible talents, not just in that MLBB scene. Whether you are here for a friend or just vibing with us, I'm so glad you're here for episode 3. Now, I know you've been following along. You know the Spotlight. It's not just about the gameplay or what's on the screen. It's about the player and even the person's struggle behind, the scene, the hard work, and the wins and the losses. And today we got another fire episode coming your way. But before we dive in, I can't do this alone. Joining with me today is someone who is no stranger to our community. He's one of the sharp mind I know and a familiar voice and the perfect partner for this episode. Let's give a big welcome to my co-host for today. Malsom, how are you doing? How are you?
Hi guys, I'm doing great here. So thank you for the opportunity again, and this would be my second time in this podcast, the Yap Cast with Nine Sita guys.
Yeah, it's great to have you on board, man. Like it's nice to have someone, with a familiar face and someone you are comfortable with. And I think we're all excited for the next guest, right? And talking about tonight's guest, I think he needs no introduction at all because we have been following him in the MLBB scene. So without any further ado, let's welcome him right away. There he is, Radium. Yes, a round of applause for Radium. I mean, the name itself speaks a lot, like Radium, Radiant. Oh, thank you for the drum roll, Malso. I think your name, it really stand out. But before even I get started, Malsom, you have to know this. You know what he said? He's a very humble, okay? He's really humble.
Okay.
Let me just get that straight. Like, even when I sent the invitation to him, right? He was like, there are so many good players. You should have invited them. Like, there were many, good players that should have been the first one, not me. That's what he said.
Wait, the line. There are so many good players? Really? The god himself played that.
I said more popular players.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's more correct, maybe. But I don't think after winning the biggest prize pool tournament and the first biggest tournament, shall we say, in India, I don't think you are less than them anymore. And especially at the gold lane, you surely are the radiant, or shall I say radium for the reason.
Oh, yes, I agree to that. And let's keep the record straight. He's currently one of the best marksmen in the scene and a key pillar to ABM, and I think the squad agrees too. And they are a fresh off big win in the Northeast Cup. We are so excited to have you, Radium, in the spotlight. And when we were releasing the poster, everyone was curious because we have been calling the caster. They were like, wait, is Radium also going to be a caster?
I was casting actually at the LAN event. Just trying. It was fun. It was for practice matches like that. Linville. I was casting with Linville. Just warm up matches like that. It was fun. Maybe if I play bad, then second option.
Yeah, I mean, I think Linwell really had a fun time with you. I think he was in the previous episode too, if you've seen that episode.
I saw that.
And what's really interesting to me is like how this podcast, our guests are really linked to each other. Of course, one community, right, Malson?
Sure. More like,
yes, he agreed.
We contact the right person,
Mm-hmm.
We are on the right path, guys.
I would directly ask you right away, like we usually ask, from where did that name Radium come from, though?
So I was good in studies. I would say I like chemistry a lot till 10th. So I like chemistry. So I memorized the entire periodic table in 10th. So I like chemistry. So radium element. So that's it.
Oh, do you feel like related to that element?
No, not really. One time you use one name in a game, then you continue with that name. It's like that. So that's it.
So you never actually had a previous name, like that was like you like when you started playing, like it was right away Radium, and then it has been there ever since. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
And how long that would be? Like since when though?
like 5 years, I would say 5. Yeah, 5 years.
Wow. I mean, also any comment on that 5 years? Like Radium with the name Radium.
Well, Radium, before I start saying my opinion, besides Mobile Legends, it might be a little bit out of context, okay? For this current agenda. Uh, do you use the word Radium for other games also? Like the
Yeah,
other games
like
that you play?
for like now, if I play Valorant or Fortnite, I would use that name. Yeah.
Okay. In case Nine doesn't know, we meant are really how to say loyal, okay? Especially when it comes to name. So Radium, he's just showing how loyal he is.
You could say that. Yeah.
You're loyal even in everything. In everything. Sure, those even to all the your fans, you know, who when we talk about loyalty, Radium being loyal, I think even your fans would be happy to hear that.
Maybe.
But you have a lot of fan base. I can see that. I think when we released the poster as well, I think yours was like really hyped because they're like, yeah, let's go.
I
Most
even
of them were my, like friends. Most of it were my friends. So yeah, it's like that.
So one of my friends from our Mizo community, okay, in case you don't know, I'm from Mizoram, okay, Radium, northeast side. One guy he was saying that Radium, he is a good marksman player also, just like you, but you know the gods will be the gods. You are chill above. Just referring him to as a good marksman. He said that I do not watch any international players playing the marksman, nor do get the tips from the YouTube content. I just watch ABM playing the tournament. I watch how Radium is doing. Even if the cameramen are not focusing on Radium, I will watch the minimap and see how he indicates where the enemies are coming, like anticipating every movement that you make, okay? They were copying him, and I think he said that I will change my agent to Radium Junior also.
That's like very like I used to do that, so I can relate to him. Like for international players, I would do that. Look at the map, what they are doing. So that's kind of a like great compliment, I would say.
Oh.
Whom would you look up to though? Okay, we are going to come back there. Hold on to that answer. Okay, wait, we will come back there. But anyway, I know you have brought about Valorant, and did you mention Free Fire?
No, I've never played that.
Oh, I mean, okay, you mentioned a few games. I also have a question. Like, you know, we like everyone knows you as Radium, the MLBB star, right? But who is Radium outside of the gaming? Like, what's your life look like when you're not playing?
Just doing engineering, like every second guy in India.
Whoa. An engineer playing the technicality.
So, like, it's like that in India. You have to do it. Like, I can't.
Wow, that's
I like chemistry. You know, I like chemistry. So I like science. So you could.
What's interesting? What is interesting about science? Tell me.
I like it got hard. Okay, in 11th, 12th, I didn't have any idea for NCRT. It would be like that. Like it was a very steep jump from 10th to 11th, and with COVID, I couldn't. I played a lot of MLBB, so that also hindered my future plans for better grades in science. But it's fun. It's fun actually knowing how things work. It's fun.
That's really nice to hear, like, because knowing that, like, hearing this from one of the, like, the best in India that we have is studying engineering at the background, the BTS, and that's like one of the difficult course. Like, how do you even manage? You said you even mentioned about it. Can you tell us more about that?
Just doing the bare minimum for now. Like if we get international scene, I would really try for MLBB too. So I'm starting to not like engineering that much. So if we get international, I would focus on MLBB to, you know,
Ah,
for now. But I will complete my degree, of course.
also,
So,
You're
and,
currently in college, that means.
yeah, third year.
Oh, okay. I mean, don't release your address yet because all your
No,
fans
no,
will
I
come
won't.
there. Along with Muslim and Nine, we will be outside your house. You know.
Not much player base outside of Northeast, not much player base in mainland. So I doubt it.
No, we're saying that we will come to your,
Oh,
to your door. What if we actually show up? What would you do?
we will play rank, trio rank.
oh,
Oh,
wait.
Or may,
No food for us, like nasta.
oh, maybe I will show you around.
Wait,
I will show you around. Yeah, I will give you the special dishes of that. I will give you.
Radium, right away. He didn't even say, I'll call you in, but he goes like, we'll go rank right away. That's such a
Okay.
typical MLB player response.
Oh.
I like it.
So let me interrupt a little bit there. Talking about the education and the gaming. Okay. So during our childhood days, our teachers they used to tell us that if you want to be a footballer, you need a proper education, saying that we need to go to the school, attend the school regularly. We have to learn some basic English, and also our teachers also informed that. Do you see those World Cup players like who represent their country? Okay, they are not just a player who simply play football. They play football. Besides that, they even have the PhD degree. They have a high degree. They used to tell us like that. Okay, so after hearing our future engineer Radium and the top gold laner, it brings me back to that time, maybe around 2012, maybe during those days. Wow.
No, it's like for India specifically, like esports will take time. It's like the society, how society is structured or how the mindset is. It will take time. So need to study. Like it is what it is.
I mean, I would say I like it, but just the fact that the common ground that everyone share is what you just mentioned, doing obviously Indian, we are doing engineer, doctor. It's always engineer or doctor. You can't become, it's like you're given an oath, right? But then right now, if you actually ask the generation that's coming up, that's alpha, right? If you ask them, even with generation Z and Gen Z, they'll be like, I want to become a YouTuber, I want to become, if our parents hear that, imagine.
They see Sapal.
Yeah, YouTuber is a like very popular career for today's kids. Very popular. Easy money. They see easy money. The fame.
So,
Definitely.
like you said, when you 5 years back, so you were in grade 11 when you started.
10, 10th, 11th, around that time.
So along the way, like, did you struggle? Because I'm sure you also grind a lot, right, to become the best. Like, how?
I have 20,000 games on this game. I play a lot.
And wait, you have to mention the win rate.
It's like 76 in rank
Damn.
overall. I am proud of my win rate actually. 76 is good. 12,000, 14,000 matches.
Yeah,
It's actually good.
with our server, right?
Let's
Yeah.
skip the win rate part, please.
And I play a lot of solo too, so actually proud of it. Proud of it.
Wait.
Right.
You said solo queue, right? I have a question
Yeah.
later. Okay, I'm going to hold it. Even Monson, please remind me when I don't, if I forget it. Okay, I have not. I have this thing because he mentioned about the gaming. What are your hobbies? Like, what apart from studying? Okay, you said you like science, but apart from that, what do you like?
I would say basketball I like to play. Cricket, the mainland cricket. I was selected for regional and things.
Oh.
Other than that, sometimes I read movies. That's like that. Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Really like the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, yay! We're a team now. Lord of the Ring team.
Yeah.
You guys
But
let me out.
Precious. You can see Precious now.
I was actually going to name myself Golem.
Oh no! If you did that, I would
No.
no. Please. I'm glad that it's Radium and not Gollum. I would not want.
I was considering that. I was considering that when I was
Really?
thinking.
Oh,
It was fresh in my mind, the trilogy, and
Wow.
it was one of the options.
just imagine everyone saying, "Gollum, the best marksman of India."
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel like every professional gamer, like they have their turning point where they decide to grind harder. Like, when was the time like you started playing? At some point you said like grade 10, and like when were you like, okay, I'm going to play it seriously? And were you always aiming for the top, like I'll become, or it happened?
Like, of course, it was during COVID, not much else to do, and I used to play random 5-mans, so I wanted to be like, I would say the best in the server or best among the people I face. So that's all. That's all. I used to face Apex a lot.
Ah,
Now he's a teammate, but I used to face him a lot. He used to snipe our team.
uh-huh.
So I wanted to beat him. That's it.
Oh.
SD, Sharp Dragon, they used to snipe us a lot. So that's.
What squad were you in? Yes, Muslim have some question.
Oh, I have the same question.
Oh,
You
really?
think-
Insane. I was in insane squad. Dog squad, I think. Yeah, dog squad.
Oh.
Did you just say insane?
Yeah, I was with him. Yeah. Maybe call him next.
Okay, anyway, let's come back to. So, what was the name of the squad again? Sorry.
It was like the short form was dog, and it was hose before
Oh,
rose before hose or something like
enough,
that.
enough. We will get some strike from YouTube.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nice.
It's okay. Okay, I will pretend that I did not hear anything. Okay.
Okay,
But-
next point, please.
I said nothing.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I was deaf for a while. But anyway, like I really want to congratulate, ABM for winning this big win of NEC, the first LAN tournament of MOBA 5v5. There's a lot of like Mobile Legend tournament that was before, but now we have MOBA, right, in the scene. So what was the journey like for you to be in the team, and even especially for you, because you always say that you mentioned even in the beginning that I always wanted to defeat the other opponent. So.
Actually, we didn't think we were going to win the LAN. Our team was looking like it wasn't performing. I won't lie, we were fourth. We weren't performing that well, but we knew like our main concern was like MMG, yeah, Meow Meow Gang,
Yes,
Manipur team.
yes.
But they weren't performing on stage, like their jungler couldn't. So it made easier for us. We never we didn't really consider IGN as a competitor, mainly MMG. So when MMG wasn't performing, so we had easy time.
So what if IGN hears this?
I mean, it's just we didn't consider them. That's the truth. I mean, we said in the interview, if our team performs at our top best level, we don't think any team is our on par with us. We already said it, so I believe in that. That's it.
I used to hear that, okay, maybe if we go back to September, October, during those time, there was some rivalry between ABM and the Eliminator, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not in the bad way, okay? Like
I mean, I wouldn't consider it a rivalry. It's like
it's more like you guys take turns, okay? Like
1 week,
ABM
2
would be
week, I
one
would
person.
say. Yeah, it didn't last for them. It didn't last for them much.
So then it means MMG. You put MMG higher than the eliminators.
We like we lost to ET because like we were like slacking off. We could easily win any tournament, so we wouldn't practice, not even play 5 men. So when we started to like, yeah, we have to win, they were easy to beat.
Yeah.
And for MMG, we lost to them last time on Swiss stages, so like we hadn't like decoded them yet, but we knew it was like we were playing in a disadvantage in Bengal server, so we knew we could beat them like that. But they were like our, like, if we consider, I already said I don't consider any of these teams, but if I had to take one name, I would take their name. That's it.
Oh.
That's a nice one. I mean, your gameplay, coming back to the NEC, your gameplay, okay, like like especially that Moscow, okay, that's where I was like, dang, this guy is like, he knows what he's doing. Like, you had so much of technicality in your head going on when they were going for the Lord, and you went straight up to the base. Like, I'm talking about the third game.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. And like, what was going in your mind? I really want to know, because that was so impressive. I think everyone was literally shouting even from the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shouts were loud, definitely. We could hear the crowd. It was like, I think they didn't have a fast rotating hero. Like, they had Alpha, Halos, Ghatot. So it was easy. Like, and their macro, I would say, is not that good. I could easily. They shouldn't have let me do that very easily. That was very easy, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Especially against Radium Moscow. Man.
No, no. I don't know. Maybe they might have some miscommunication, I think, because that shouldn't have happened. Like, so many towers so easily shouldn't have happened.
Oh, talking about those times, okay? So even not just me, Nine, Bolty, I hope you heard their names before, Bolty and all. The other
I know
casters,
he's a caster. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So we do watch party the grand finale, okay? And what you say? I mean, the match was going to be interesting, okay? No comments on that one, but the most interesting part was the draft, okay? Like, how come you guys managed to outdraft that also IGN? Like, every game, okay, literally every game, that was an outdraft in every game.
I have to give credit to Apex for that. I think you saw him holding papers in the camera.
For sure.
Yeah, he works on the draft, and we just help. Like, he asks us, what do you think? And during game we help. Main credit goes to Apex. He drafts. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we won the draft very easily. Yeah.
I think you guys really showed some serious dominance. Like, you guys were really serious about it, because we saw, like, everyone saw how, like, you guys, we saw as soon as the draft happened, IGN, they were up to discussion, but you guys were like just looking at the paper, not even coming around and really talking about it, but just flipping the pages. Like, that's what we saw. Okay, I don't know what actually happened there, whether you guys were talking or not, but on the screen it looked like you guys were all ready with the paper, like you guys were so prepared. And I think the Muslim also brought it up like so many times. It's the hard work that that really shines through. So
definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you guys killed the game, and I think the cup surely did. I think it was a justice served to you guys as well for the hard work. But did you guys really had a fight? Like you mentioned that you guys didn't really have a 5v5 practice, even for the finals.
No. I was talking about like ET times, like 6 months back, I think. Yeah, so we scrimmed before the Northeast Cup. We wanted to win, definitely. We are like the villains, I would say. So they want to see us lose. So we want to win.
What does it mean for you to like win this cup? Personally,
it feels nice. It feels nice. I wanted to represent Bihar, but maybe next time. It's Maharashtra for now.
But I'm surely, I mean, I think are you the only, is there anyone else from Bihar who is in
No, no.
MLBB scene?
I'm from, like, there are players, but I don't know anyone that plays with me. No.
I mean, you said you want to represent Bihar. I think right now you are doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you should be proud of yourself too regarding that. And coming back to your, behind the scene, the BTS, there's a rumor, okay? There's a crazy rumor that your device isn't even top tier. Like you're playing on modes like how people, they would say like not competitive, but your skill are still killing it. I think even in our first episode, Kronos mentioned, I asked him if you want to switch with any of the player, if you no, if you were one of the player, whom would it be? And then he said Radium. Because he wanted to feel how is it like to play but still yet to deliver such an excellent play.
So, yeah, device is bad. Like, it's bad. Yeah. But the interesting thing is for an EC, Asuna, Abi, mage player, our mage player, he had two phones. So he brought his iPhone Pro 15 Pro Max extra phone. So I had a choice that I had one day. I could play on my old phone or try and switch to iPhone. I know it definitely has advantages. So I went with the iPhone. So I was playing with the new phone on the LAN. Better FPS and things.
Like, how do people keep on complaining, right? Oh, my device is lagging. I have this and that. Like, what do you have to say to them?
It will definitely help a better device, but you can. I don't know what to say. You can definitely do good with a bad device. I would say that.
I mean,
So
people.
is it possible to know the font we are using then?
Like it was bad before. It's decent now. It was Redmi, I think 8A. I don't remember.
When you started playing.
No, like 6 months back.
Uh,
I changed to a new phone, but but I don't know why my new phone doesn't have more than high frame rate. I don't know why. It's not optimized for MLBB. It's good for PUBG and other things.
buy yourself.
I don't know why.
Your
I
phone
think I
is
need to buy another one.
biased. Yeah, I think
Just this for the new phone.
yeah, I think you can definitely get that with the with your winning prize.
I hope.
Well, anyway, it's insane that it really doesn't like you. I think you're the living proof that it really doesn't matter about the gear, right? I mean, of course there are cons, but your skill is what matters, right? Just like even if the hero is meta, if you don't know how to play the hero, it's still useless, right? So I think you delivered that. And anything else like you want to mention about your gear, like that people, because this is something that has always been ongoing, and people really wants to know more, like how does he even manage?
No. I have a lot of people, like they say they want to improve. So I would say all that matters. But I would, if we had to compare, I would say ping matters more than gear. If you are playing bad in bad ping actually matters in this game. I would say I have experienced it. So if you had a choice to like get good ping or good device, please go for ping. It's better. Good ping really helps.
That's true. That's true. I mean, you guys were even playing from the other server, right? In Bengal server.
Yeah, we were in Bengal over there.
How was the ping?
It was bad, like 60-70 ms for me. Apex gets decent, but he's a tank player. I don't know.
Malsom can comment on that.
I mean, yeah. Hey, come on, seriously. I don't just play a roam hero. I'm switching to jungle. Or maybe gold after hearing all the kind words from Radium. Nah. You motivate me. Don't blame
Okay.
me. If tonight I'm streaming and I'm playing Marksman, okay?
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
we were playing. I hope they do something about this. India has 3 servers. It
Mm-hmm.
will be hard because like Northeast people, I also know if they get Mumbai server, it will be hard for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope they can figure out a solution because
Mm-hmm.
for both sides, it's like we lag in this, we lag in this. And as a viewer, if I were a viewer, I would like to see a good gameplay from both sides. If
Mm-hmm.
one team is
True.
lagging, I don't think we can have that. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope something happens.
Yeah. It doesn't serve justice, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I have another question. So in one of the life, this is something that I genuinely want to know from the player point of view. I think in the previous podcast, I oh yes, Kronos, yeah. I'm bringing Kronos again. He said, like the way the tournament that is held in another in another country like the Philippines. I think Leo brought this up. He said that uh, even people would not just do for prize money. They are so passionate that they would even do for a pizza or even for a KFC. They would still participate. That's the passion that they carry. But here in I think you have. So I want to know your player. You since you're the player, I want to know your point of view.
As a player for myself, I can say we really wanted to win. We didn't really care about the prize money. We
Mm-hmm.
really wanted to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would have been a message to, people spreading hate, ABM wins the Northeast Cup. Would be funny. So we just wanted to win. For myself, I can say we are very passionate.
Mm-hmm.
For others, I don't really know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like,
But I,
mm-hmm.
I would say I don't really blame them too because India doesn't really have opportunities, no international scene.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't expect them to be passionate for like only community tournaments. I think we need an international scene. I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think there are chances, like, if because when Leo came, like he said, like there were constant like 3,000 tournaments, 6,000 tournament going on, like one after the other. It was countless. Like you can't count anymore because there were so many. The reason was because the people were so passionate. I mean, there's always a startup, right, where we start from the low for a very humble beginning. So I think that's like personally, for in my opinion, I think for our community we really need to learn how to humble ourselves, like to if we are really hoping to have an international scene, we have to really start humble, even with the chicken leg piece. I just give an
Definitely.
example. Yeah.
Yeah,
Any.
but
Mm-hmm.
like there have been many tournaments for now.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting. I see so many tournaments, diamond tournaments, 50,000 diamonds, 40,000 tournament diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's not getting viewership. Like
Mm-hmm.
they would get 20 viewers, 30 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know if it's growing that well because of these. So I don't know.
Actually, in one of the, I mean, I did watch an esport podcast as well a few days back, where they were talking about the esport community as a whole, like where they put so much of budgeting into setting up the industry, but then because of the audience participation, it always it doesn't really grow. I mean, there's no profit. So I mean, that's also one of the reason that that the issue that everyone is facing worldwide. But yeah, I mean that there will always be challenges, but like to keep moving forward is what we can really hope for, right?
Definitely. We all want the community to grow.
Yes.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, let's get real for a minute. Like, nobody really reaches the top without the struggle, right? Like, what's been the hardest part of your MLBB journey so far? Like, were there any setbacks?
Uh, Hardest part, like I have always wanted to like play better, improve, but it's hard when there are not really competitive teams there, especially in my Mumbai Delhi server. I would say it's like very easy. So we want to improve, we want to get better, but we only get better playing versus better players. So it's hard in this way. We might try to play Singapore server, but the ping is very high, like 70 or 80 ms. So that's the hard part. And other than that, other hardships, I don't know. Maybe they sniped us a lot. We couldn't verify. That was a hard part 3 years back. Not really that hard.
Well, what if you were given an opportunity to play with the Indonesian team?
No, we can play with them. It's now only. But the ping is high, so it wouldn't be a fair contest. Like we can't show our best gameplay, and they would also think, "What is this?" They would get bored. I would feel bad for them if we are playing bad. So yeah.
It's I think even with you, what you mentioned about the competition is not high, so I think that's where as an organizer, like those who are organizing tournament, they really have to raise good teams even to and bring the spotlight to them. Again, coming back to your Mumbai server, so far, like I know you just mentioned that there's no competition, but who would be like, can you name some squad or someone that you think that might be possible that they can really come up to the same level?
Oh.
LCF for now is winning a lot of tournaments. Lakshmi Chit Fund, you know, right?
Yes, I do.
In Mumbai server, I'm talking about for now. There's DS, Daku Sena, they are also decent. Other than that, I don't really know any Mumbai teams. For Bengal, I think after this NEC, I think new teams will be forming. So I can't really say. I think new teams will be forming. So let's see. They are good players. So if they form a good team, so they might have a give us a tough time. Let's see.
So you talking about tough time, like I know you said you have your own struggles, but what keep you going? Like sometimes I myself make a meme out of it where you're so depressed and you want to get out of this thing. You come to MLBB and then the series of defeat comes up.
Dark system.
The dark system comes in. How how do you keep yourself motivated, especially with solo queue?
I have given up on solo queue for like past few seasons. It's very bad. It used to be decent. Trust me. I enjoyed it actually. I used to just load up a random game, play any hero I want, and actually have a good time. But now it's too bad. Layla first pick, 2 marksmen, 3 marksmen. It's bad.
Talking about Layla, okay.
Yeah, too many Laylas.
Whom do you blame the most about this Layla meta?
Okay, of course, Kelra, man.
Kelra.
Yeah, talking about Kelra, we'll hold Kelra for a moment. And we have seen you playing against lots of good marksman players. Besides you, we can even name, if we count from our fingers, like we have only 10 fingers, right? If we want to name all the good marksmen out there, there are more than 10. So if you could make a list of 5, like whom right now no one can beat you, we know that. But after, in the near future, whom you think would beat you maybe, or would be even reach your level? Whom would you put the 5 names?
Gami is good. Dog, dad and son, insane team. Gami.
Oh yes.
She
knows well.
No, because I have hosted.
Divine Regime, I think Kyle. I couldn't I know he plays good, but I haven't really chance to face him much. In even the LAN, we only faced 3 times, and in one game he played Layla, so I haven't really faced him much. I think Zohan Marksman is also decent. Prime, I think.
Prime.
Mirio was transitioning from XP to gold, so I think he will take time. He can also do good. What else? IGN Aaron the creator, he is very good with certain heroes specifically, like Alice is very good. But for others, I think he needs more time. I would say that.
So the thing I'm asking you that is that I have seen lots of your matches, and if I say I have seen all, I might be wrong. But most of the match that ABM are playing, especially from the semi-final, I think I haven't missed anything yet. Okay, so not last time, like multiple times, I have seen you losing against. It might be awkward to say.
Oh, I forgot about Crisis. I forgot about him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll keep aside his name for now. I mean, I think the Nathan was the only hero that works, right? Against you, late game.
No, Nathan is very strong late game. It
Yes,
should
yes.
work. It's very strong. Like Nathan is very strong late game.
Yeah.
It should work.
So we'll put that not skill based, more like the hero based, right? So from early game, I have seen you playing against Zauhunt. I'm not sure about the server that you are playing. Like you mentioned earlier, maybe Team ABM is playing on the Bengal server. Okay, so I have seen you losing really bad with Prime. Their marksmen. I mean, no one was ganking. I mean, in professional scene, like how you guys are playing, instead of focusing on the gold, you mainly make those fight at the XP lane or invading the jungle, right? The mid control. So they just leave the gold 1v1 in that base. And I've seen you losing, and I was like, is this Radium? Did he got something issue? And for a marksman, even if we do not kill each other, forcing each other to recall at the early game, especially within the 5-minute marks, is a bad thing, right? So I want to know more about it. Like, I'm really curious to know that.
Yeah. I mean, if you are saying I lost so bad, I have to remember it. Like, I don't really remember losing that bad. So
I mean, yeah, for the gold laner losing, I mean, recalling one time early game is like a bad loss, nah. I mean,
do you remember like what hero I was playing? If you could.
I think it was like a Herit and a Moskov. Prime was playing the Herit and we were playing the Moskov.
Might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I counted him. He plays well. But
yeah.
I don't really remember the match, so I can't really say. Might have gapped me, might have,
I mean, it is quite rare to see, especially Radium having a hard time. But that is like out of 10, like 1 or 2 times only. So out of those 1-2 times, I mean, once we reach the popularity spike, no one see our achievement. They are waiting for the bad times, right? So
Of
like,
course.
I mean, I'm putting myself into the fan base, like the fan side. So I was searching for your mistake, like your bad part. Don't take it personal, okay?
No.
Just wanted to, like make sure like how things are going.
Of course, the goal is to get better. I hope I don't like get gapped even 1 or 2 times. Anytime.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Perfect 10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, see, like in the MLB scene, like I've seen, like the jungle, they keep changing, but gold lane, they stay. That's what I like about the gold laner. Like they stay, like they never get old. Like talking about Kyrie, like there's someone who's overpowering him. There's someone who comes and replaces, right? But with the gold lane, they're like, this is my territory, I'm the king of the lanes. I think that's the beauty about gold lane. But I think you have more to say about gold lane than me, so really I want to hear from you.
I think it's more about laning for the side lanes. I think most of the heroes in ML like very easy. Like if you take Clint for example, a very easy hero. But it's more about laning and map sense. So I think, so if you have those, I think you can adjust with any hero. So like not mechanical heroes. So I think it's easy for a gold laner to stay and maintain his position, maintain his dominance, you could say.
So if there's any one piece of advice that you would want to give to the like other players like who's playing marksman, of who dream of becoming like Radium or Kelra, what would that be? What advice would that be?
I used to play solo queue. Like for example, I have to learn a hero, so I used to just play solo and don't mind my teammates. Used to look what could I have done better individually. You can just improve on yourself each and every game, one game at a time. So yeah, you can work on that. And talking about Kelra, you can watch his stream because I have learned a lot from him. So if you are a gold laner, watch his stream. If you are mage player, like watch the best mage player right now. I think Super Friends streams. So yeah, you can learn from them. A lot of things to learn, and watch their matches in MPL, M6, what they do. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, then one piece of advice, okay? I mean, like to the others, like SOD Spear of Destruction with Moskov. You never miss it, okay? It is really
please, no. I miss it a lot. I don't know. I'm
No.
very bad at it. I'm bad.
No, at lower stage, okay? ABM are playing a calm game because they know that they are already winning the winning game, so they want to have fun. And we even seen Radium letting his Spear of Destruction fly away, maybe to the COC territory, okay? Like it was flying out of the map. We have seen that, but when Radium is playing serious, okay, it just land the perfect SOD all the time. And how did you do? How did you aim it?
I don't know how to. See,
Which
the night
degree?
before, night before we were writing like which are my comfort heroes. So I would write Bruno, Granger, Beatrix. If I get these, I can solo carry. I didn't count Moscow because I wasn't confident on my ult hitting. But
And
it
guess
just hits
what?
sometimes. I wouldn't. I have to work on it. I have to work on the Moscow.
But your Moscow
okay.
shine through in that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can do better.
Well, I think that's a very good humble way of saying and giving advice to the other player as well. But you have brought up Kelra so many times, but I can't help myself to jump into international, okay? To talk about something about international. Like, do you ever see yourself competing at an MPL level, like internationally someday? Like, is that a big goal for you and your team? Or, yeah.
Definitely, that's the goal. We would like to if we get the chance. Nepal, Apex, and which I think went to MSC. It was nice watching them. Very excited. I hope they made it, but unlucky. Yeah, I want to face them because I know, like, you face better enemies, you get better. That's the thing. So I want to face them actually to know how it's like. Really.
Like, is it like some people? I mean, for you're saying that, to get better, we have to face a tougher competitors. But some of them, like, they run away from from good teams. Like, what do any say on that?
I'm tired of that. I don't know, man. Some teams are there. I won't say names, but if they beat you one time, next game they will blacklist you, sit in lobby, dodge. So, and the one game they won, they would show recalls. So, I don't know. There are people like that. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. You don't do that.
So, like, competing on like an international stage would be huge, right? Not just for you, but also for your team. But what if, like, you as an individual gets to go there because somebody, maybe a coach or so, is so impressed by your gameplay and then is taken to you, and then you have to leave your team? Do you think your team will be, open to that, to release you?
I mean, if we have nothing going on in India, I don't think they would have any problem. I mean, if we don't have any scene. If we have a scene, I think I would stick with the Indian team because we have been playing for a long time. But if we don't have anything, I think even if anyone gets a chance, if Apex gets a chance from any other region, definitely go for it. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, here's a curiosity, okay? Something a lot of fans are curious about. There's a lot of hype about international, like, marksman player like Kelra. Do you think you'll be ready to compete with Kelra? Caliber?
I've been watching his stream like 2 3 years for a long time. I've known he's the best goal laner for a long time. Like most people are recognizing him now. He won MPL, PH, M6. Now they are saying he's the best. But I have seen his gameplay. I've seen other PH goal laners. I know he's the best. So it will be hard. Like I have a lot to work on. I know. So, but I want to face him to see where I stand. Like yeah,
Like,
it will be fun.
do you think, like, if it's, let's just assume that you are, in the international level, how many, like, do you think it will take long for you to come to his level? Like, if can you give us the number, the figures?
I think the scrims will really help against good teams. So I think if we get good MS and consistently good teams, 3 4 months of continuously scrimming with really elevate our gameplay. I would say, yeah.
So that's generally for everyone, not just for you.
Yeah, overall team. Yeah.
So you have a lot of, back support from the team, from ABM, right? I'm sure. I mean, I can see that you have a lot of mental support as well from your team that comes around you. So who is like your closest one among the squad?
Probably Jan Apex, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, do you even think that, like, it will take for Indian team to break into MPL scene or like compete in this MLBB scene?
We never got the chance, so I can't really say. But we want to. We want to.
Do you think we are in that level though?
As I said, we need time to improve, like better enemies to improve. We will improve, but we need the better teams. I wasn't like looking at the gameplay. Like if you say any cup, you would find it very bad compared to MPL or M6. So if you look at that, you would say, nah, they are not ready. But I think if we get better enemies, we could elevate our gameplay to that level.
Like what are your expectations? Because even for the Indian team to rise up to that level, like an international level, what do you think it takes for the player? Okay, I mean the organizers will keep organizing, but like someone coming from the top tier in India, what would you want to even say to the other players, so that it can, they can also get encouraged?
I don't really expect the players to make the move. I think if we get the international scene, I think the players will automatically come. I wouldn't really blame the players. I have been playing this game for so long without any reason. So, so I think better tournaments, I think, is the way. Player base will come on if we get tournaments.
So when you say if there are tournaments, does I know you mentioned about this, but I'll ask again. This prize pool really matters. If we are able to, I mean, if there are chances open for international level, but yet there's a procedure, right? This prize pool really matter in our, like, in the regional competition.
Like it's like good for attracting viewers. If you say 10 lakh prize pool, more people will watch. And I think it definitely matters. I think if you show, like I said, in India, parents don't really agree. So if you show them you have won this amount, I think they can understand. So prize pool definitely can help. Bigger prize pool can help.
I think that's like a very rational answer, and I think that's true to many family as well, where most of the player are like male dominant. So like they have to put something on the table, so I think that's a lot of pressure as well. So I think that's a very general answer as well.
Okay, then let's go for the last time about the international spot, okay? So, not only me, many of us, especially the competitive players, we want to know your opinion. Like, what if, I mean, like, what if in the sense, like, if any team are going to play, okay, we need some escort, we already know that. But what kind of movement is expected from a team or maybe like an individual from your side? Like the organization, what do you expect of them?
Like me as a player, what I expect.
Yes, what do you expect? Plus, not only about the international sport, even in this local, in this India region.
For India, I would say definitely the aim should be to grow the community, because India is popular for mobile games. PUBG is very popular, BGMI,
Yeah.
but it's mainly popular in, you could say, mainland. So
Yeah, for sure.
same for MLBB. I think if we need the attention from Mountain or Vista, you could say, we need to make it popular in mainland to attract more viewer base, so they would be attracted. And I think this NEC, the management had issues, definitely. Uh, so can do better in that.
Yeah.
It was the first LAN event, so I think it was a new experience for them too. So I don't really blame that much, but I hope it's better next time. That's it.
Then what if there is another land event in the 2025? Can we expect in Northeast here again, okay? But if the tournament is like all India, but if it is going to be held in Northeast side again, can we expect to see Radium or the team ABM itself again?
Of course, we we will. But in my honest opinion, I think Delhi is the good spot for these things. I think Delhi would be good. There are a lot of Northeast people in Delhi. We will get the audience. I think Delhi is the best spot for these events.
All right. I hope every organization is noting down on that one. I guess
please.
I mean, he always clarifies things so well, right? No doubt that he's educated at the same time. So he always give us the right answer and a little bit 2-3 extra answers. So I'm fine with it.
2-3 extra answers.
I mean, if I am talking, I always give unnecessary extra 5-10 lines. But he's giving us the extra 2-3 lines that we need. So
Yeah, I will try to give you extra. Okay.
yeah.
I will say I might not make it to Manipur because of the conditions.
Oh,
We won't win. No. Manipur we won't attend. It's bad. Families won't allow.
Yeah. I mean, with the situation, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
keeping that aside, like, let's hit the gear. And I've got a rapid fire round lineup for you, okay? So you have, it's a quick question. That means it's a quick answer. You cannot think twice. Whatever comes in your mind, it can be nonsense, but you have to answer it, okay? So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, favorite MLBB hero to play?
Beatrix.
A food you can never say no to?
Biryani.
Funniest in-game moment with ABM squad?
Funny. I think there was a fight between Jovam and Rakesh. You won't really know, but yeah, I will send you the clip. It's very funny.
Oh, okay, we will come back to that. Okay, let's get the. If you weren't a marksman main, which role would you play?
X-Villain. It was my role before Marksman.
Okay, if MLBB gave you a custom skin, what would it look like? Please, with specific description, okay?
Probably a Claude with a lungi and I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
I love that answer. I love the answer with the lungi. What about, I want to ask the same question. If it was a custom skin, who would that be, Melso?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Matilda with our without tradition dress.
Oh, that would look pretty, right? Coming, I need to know the story of what you said about the funniest moment. We need to talk about that. I think this is going to be really fun.
No, it was just like they were sniping us like always. Pandit Ji, Apex, and Jobom, Rakesh. I was in the enemy,
Okay.
and in Pandit Ji's stream they started fighting. like, you know, their mothers, everything, everything.
Mother
So,
everything.
so it was all on stream. I was in the enemy. I could see my IGN, and surprisingly and shamefully, I lost that match too. They were
Oh.
fighting in the VC, and we still lost. So very shameful,
Oh.
but it was funny.
So somebody clipped it.
No, it was on the stream.
Oh,
So, yeah,
you
easy to clip.
have to send it. Okay, I need to
Yeah,
watch it. I think it'll be a very intense the galis.
very intense, very intense.
Oh, this is like, it's really
Fights are always interesting in VC, like very interesting. 20 people, they come in a VC, they just keep 2 people fight, and the rest of them just enjoy. So it's fun. It's fun. And for, I think in India, the drama is always there. From Snapdragon versus Evil, I was there. They were fighting. I was there in the VC, listening to the fight. And Ryzen versus SD, I was there in the VC. I am always there listening. It's fun.
Pajama collector. I like it.
Yeah. Collecting clips. It's fun. Someone accuses someone of hacking. They say, join the Discord. They will start fighting. You just enjoy.
And the first person to join is Radium. Huh?
Yeah, of course. Very fun.
Anything to say on that also?
I mean, it just remind me of that viral video of that Nana. One guy was forced to play Angela. And like Zindagi mein, have you ever seen Immortal One's Border? That one. Have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That meme went crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what if he was talking about Pandit Jobom and all? Nah, Jobom, he's a funny guy. He used to text me sometimes also, okay? And then he used to come really funny in my, conversation in my text message. And the first person when you say, the first video clip that comes into my mind was like, what if that cinema, the drama was Jobom and Pantijit after all? Nah?
I mean, they fight like that. Just like that. It's fun. It's fun.
Dogs.
But yet still friends, right? I hope there's
Yeah,
no
at the end
beef.
of the day, next day they will be playing 5 men together. So,
That's the beauty about the friendship. Anyway, talking about friendship, I know you for 5 years. Who has been with you in this long journey, like since the beginning?
I think Doom. Yeah. You know, 7 at Doom.
Yeah.
Dad Simpson.
Yeah.
So before Insane Squad, I was in IE2. You know, Vulcan, Illicit.
I think most would
Vulcan.
know.
Yeah, I heard the name.
Vulcan was like he has shifted to Pokemon Unite, but he was a very good player. So Dusky Catty Cat was in our squad too. So Doom was in my we were in the squad. So yeah, I know him for like 4 years, I would say. Yeah, very long time.
The way you casually said that he moved to Pokemon, the way as if you said I thought he went to the other country or it's like he moved to Pokemon. I think.
Wait. Talking to Doom. Yeah? I think Doom will see this video, but I'm sorry, Doom, in that sense. But do you know that Doom has a record in our tournament? I mean, the tournament that I organize, host or cast, those kind of tournaments, okay? Doom is the person who makes a record.
What kind of record?
One of the rarest record.
Most deaths? Most
Yes.
deaths?
I think he died 17 times using a Benedetta ROM, okay?
No.
But at the end of the day, it was him who do the banana split and end the games.
Oh, they won.
It was him who destroyed the crystal.
Wow. 3.0 victory. Wow.
Yep.
Win on. Nice record.
You know him well.
I need the screenshot.
Yeah, I will search it again one more time.
I will make a sticker, and whenever he messages me,
What's with
I
the
will send him.
sticker? I mean, every time someone shows up, the next day the sticker is released
Even
in
well,
the
this one
community.
comes up.
Stickers are like Apex never revealed his face. He went to Nepal, and I see random people, random groups spamming his stickers. For no, I don't know.
I guess you're the
It's
next one.
For
I hope
sure.
not. I hope not.
I am sure even by the time we're like discussing this, people have already started making stickers. Like in the beginning. I mean, that's what I think, at least. Yeah, I always like to bring things for the fans. Okay, for these shows, and they never disappoint. Like your fans, okay, not mine. I don't have a fan. I'm talking about yours. Like I have got like these two questions that I got, and it is straight up for you and from your supporter. So question number one is, what's your practice routine? How many hours a day do you spend improving?
Practice. I think we before NEC we started to play in Singapore server. I added some people, so my win rate is good. So they add me back. Few of them were MPL SG players too. So we played rank with them because I am really tired of Mumbai server. I am going to be honest. I think I'm going to play solo. I will practice my laning. Like Granger just came into meta. I think like I should practice him. But I then see a Mia and a Tigreal on my lane. I can't practice laning, so I have to get out of this server. And for custom, I would say for specific heroes like for Beatrix, I would practice the Sniper Elf, Renner's Apathy, and like as I said, the heroes aren't really that mechanical in the gold lane. For assassins like Ling, Fanny, they are mechanical. They need custom practice. But for marksmen, I think like Bruno, what would you practice? I don't think there is anything to practice. Bruno, Granger also, I think it's very easy. So I think for few heroes, maybe Moscow World practicing, and Beatrix Ult I think is one of them. And Harith dashes, you could change items, see what works. I think Sunshine was wildcard. I think Sunshine was the gold laner. He built lightning truncheon instead of boots. So I've never really seen that from anyone. So I wanted to try it because lightning gives 10% CDR. So it's actually a good replacement. I have seen Oracle. I have seen what's that new item? That mage item that kills tanks. I forgot the name.
Wishing Lantern.
Wishing Lantern, yeah. That also gives 10% CD, and Oracle also gives 10%. So you can replace the boots with that. But never seen someone do it with lightning. So yeah, that's interesting. And yeah, I need better server to play. We need better server to play, better
More
enemies,
competition.
definitely. Yeah, more competition, definitely.
Yeah.
Tired of facing these Mias in my lane. Hate Mia. And also Layla for now. Layla. Hate Layla. Just play Bruno, man. I will lane against you. Just play Bruno. Mia.
You just hate those two, huh?
No, Mia is like very annoying. She beats you level 1. She just stands there, basic attacks. It's not fun. Not fun. That is not fun.
Not fun at all, huh? Okay, so the second question is, okay, what are some tips for marksman main struggling in solo queue?
For every solo player, I first thing I always say is don't play solo. Just and like I also play solo. Everyone starts as a solo player, so I know. So if you are playing good, it's easy to get a duo at least. Just add someone from the last game, invite him, and play duo with him. Make him play Lolita Franco. Tell him stay in my lane. Don't come against me with that strat, but that works.
Oh, not that.
Yeah, no, it's annoying. It's annoying to face a duo like Lolita and Ixia. They will just stay in lane. But don't play solo if you really want to improve. just get a duo, trio. It's easy. 5 man is a bit harder. If your team is not really that good, in India server it's like that. If your team is bad, 5 man you will lose almost all of the matches. If your team gets like average level, then you can just dodge the few good teams and you will keep winning. It's like that. Just blacklist the rest of them, and there are no good enemies. So get a duo, get a trio. It will be better. Or you
You know
will,
how
they do that. They do that.
I think I should try now.
Mhm.
I mean, in my
Uh,
server, it's totally different. So
Yeah, in solo you won't even get the role. They won't even give you the role. So how will you practice? I wanted to play Granger. Now I'm playing Franco. So yeah.
wait, I know it's not really off the topic. I have to stick with the question, but I really want to bring this up. The server that I'm in, like, I'll not say, but with server, but they will pick. Okay, since you're the marksman, you will know the pain. So there are people who will play Mia, gold lane, Mia mid, Mia XP, Mia roam,
Yeah.
Mia main, and
I
that's
know, I know.
80% of the players are like that. So yeah, so
Like you see their recent matches and it's like gold lane Mia, mid lane Mia, roam Mia. Now you can't really even pick your hero. You know he's going to
I
pick
know.
Mia. And if you ban Mia, he will lock Hanzo and okay troll now.
Oh
So,
my
can't really-
goodness.
He knows well.
Oh no.
I know I am a solo player. I know.
Oh, this is so painful. But anyway, that's a reality that they have to face, right? This one is not even serious, but I'll move to the next question. But this person asked, why do you look like the physics teacher? That's very simple, right? Because you just said it.
Maybe because I like science, or maybe it's the glasses. I don't know.
I mean, that's what they want to know. And I think this is last not but the least. But they want to know, it's regarding the ABM. Why was Jay playing from home?
That was actually a big issue, and I think the management should have made a post or announced it. Jay had his sister's wedding and semester exams. He's giving exam today also is his exam, so he couldn't come. We informed them, and I think they said to us that all the teams are allowed to have one or two exceptions like this. I think that one player can be online, and we were informed that some of the MMG players will be playing from online for day one also. They had some interview, but they came. So we went with it. Jay can play online. We will play Jay. We called Dark because if there is any issue, we would have called him, but there wasn't any. So we will go with the best lineup, or else Tetsuya had to jungle, and I don't think we really had much chance then. So yeah, and it's the first LAN, and I think mainland parents, I think Assam is Guwahati is like, yeah, not that far. If it would have been any other state, I think might have been hard even for me to come. Like the day we were in Guwahati, there was a bomb threat in station and university. So you could imagine.
Yeah, back at home, right?
The parents, I told you so. पापा मम्मी कह रहे हैं बोला था. So
बोला था ना नहीं जाने को.
So that's an issue. I think Jay said he will join next time for sure. Yeah, but I think we got a lot of hate for that, like 4v5 online meta. I don't know. But next time, he was also playing on a disadvantage. Like he gets hyping in Bengal server. So I don't know what they are saying. If he would have come to LAN, we would have played better. He would have gotten better ping. So next time, I hope better tournaments.
I mean, I personally didn't know that Jay would be playing, right? So when I was watching the stream, suddenly Jay camera would pop in, right? I was like, huh, who is this? From
And
where did he come? I was like, did
talking
the
about
stream got
stickers,
hacked?
like jazz sticker also became like I see on random groups jazz stickers. So
I got a little scared in there, okay, when it popped out. Like I thought, from where? Is it the streamer guy? Is it like someone? Is it the from the streaming? Is it the production team? That was like my first thing. I was like, why is that a mistake? But anyway, good to know the story behind Jay staying back. And I think that will clear a lot of question, even to the one who has been asking why. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, that there you have it, like straight from the man himself, giving you guys the tips. Okay, those who ever ask, thank you so much, Radium, for generously giving out the tips. Anything you want to say to? Okay, you want to say to your fans though.
overall, I would like to say it doesn't matter. I think any team wins. I think the goal is to grow the community. We are trying for that. That's the reason we kept ABM Maharashtra. We want we hope they see game is popular in Maharashtra. A team from Maharashtra wins.
Mm-hmm.
So our goal is just to have the community grow and the game grow, and hope it grows. That's it.
All right, Radium, that has been an incredible journey for you, the story that you have shared with us. We got to know the player, the person, and even your mindset right behind that not just the Moskov and the Beatrix, but more of, behind those glasses. But before we wrap it up, do you still have a final message to, not this time your fans, but the haters, because you keep bringing up the haters? Do you have any message for them?
Please don't scream our positions in the stadium next time, please. In the LAN event, late game, people were screaming like chow in this bush, chow in this bush, Radium no flicker. Please don't do that next time.
my God.
It's not. We know you want to see your team win, but let's make it fair, please. We could hear it, so they can too. Let's not do that.
More than a region, region going against region, more like the community is growing. That's what should be our main focus, rather than this against that. But that was great, Radium. Thank you so much for joining us tonight in this podcast. It has been a fun episode. I hope you had fun, and I know a lot of people are going to get inspired by this as well, especially those who are studying.
Study. Okay, esports in India is not yet grown. Study.
Yeah. Anything, Malsom?
Everything is well done, so I'm fine with everything, and that's all from my side, I guess.
All right, thank you so much for that. And Radium, once again, and it was an absolute pleasure to have you on the spotlight. Your story about how you balance out your study and gaming at the same time, but at the same time encouraging people out there that education is important. Thank you for sharing. And we know it's just the beginning for you, and thanks for being here and sharing this with us. And of course, a big shout out to Malsom for joining me tonight. Without you, I don't think I would keep up with the pace. A big shout out to you. Thank you, Malsom, and also being one of the founding pillar for the podcast as well. And before we wrap up, I want to say that this podcast has been an incredible journey for me, something new, and seeing you guys. Seeing your support, we would hopefully come back the next year with more guests and more stories to share, and even bigger surprises, even for both the guests and for the audience as well. So stay tuned with us. And to all the listeners, thank you so much for being a part of this journey. Your support means a lot. And from all of us here at the Spotlight with 9, we wish you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a fantastic New Year. Stay safe, enjoy the season, and we'll see you back in 2025. Take care, keep grinding, and this is 9 signing off for now. Until next time.